Well, Mitch, looks like we got ourselves a fight, huh?
Great, it's fighting time. Can I be on their side?
Looks like there's gonna be a brawl. You playing something good?
Hell yeah! Rolling Stones, street fighting man, G7!
You just hit G8.
Would you like to see what I see? You can see everything. We shook the pillars of heaven. We saw through right to the end. Now the future is yours to live, my friend. Now I won't let it go to waste. 'Cause I can see by the look on your face that you're struggling to find your place in all this space.
Seriously Cast is the best TV show on YouTube.
Everything at your fingertips. Touch of a button and then that's it. Give me all the hand, it will be yours. No one will ever have foreseen the force of nature that you will be when you look upon that TV screen. I said CRT. Available on VHS.
Okay, audio is live. I'm peeking really bad over here. We are going to video in 3, 2, 1, and video is live. Good evening, Internet. It's another Friday, and that means another weekend with your two favorite assholes.
Yes, sir. The two biggest Richards on Al Gore's series of tubes, internet.com/YouTube/seriouslycast/Scott and Ike with you again on
Let's
this
go.
wonderful. This is a cold Friday today.
It's been nice compared to like the 98-degree weather we were having like earlier in the week.
Yeah, that was pretty rough, but it's pretty like Whoa.
Well, it's the bipolarness of fucking Oregon weather. There was one day where it was like 70 degrees and sunny, and then it snowed.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, there was it was sometime during all the lockdowns and stuff. That's what happened. It was like snow, and then 2 days later it was like
Thanks.
73 or something like that.
Thanks, Eric. Audio and video is 5x5.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, we'll say hello to peeps in the chat here real quick.
What if we do a quick cheers?
Oh, yes. I'll go up.
No, hold on. Let's get rid of the overlay, and then we can just go sideways. Okay, you ready? There's the button. 3, 2, 1. There it is.
Yeah.
Overlay is back now. Go ahead and bring some people up and let's talk to some people.
Cheers, y'all. Skeleton, good to see you.
Skelly, nice. Welcome.
Yes. Cheers to John. For sure.
Cheers.
AKA SCE.
Successful endeavors.
Char, good to see you as always.
Oh, Char, nice. Ape,
Yes.
welcome, sir.
Edwin, what up? Old movie fan. Easy.
Formerly known as Eric Zombro.
Yeah. Callie Ford, good to see you.
Callie, welcome.
Yes, thank you for that reminder, Easy. Appreciate it.
Oh shit, I need to pull up. I got something I'm gonna pull up really quick. Go ahead and keep reading.
JR, good to see you. MGTOW Phoenix.
Phoenix,
In the
welcome.
high.
Wow, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. Chrome Dome.
Romy Domi.
Hey, MGTOW Smurf, good to see you, brother. Where is it? James, how old was SCE? He was 62 or 3.
It was 62 from what I heard.
Wasn't his birthday quite yet? Okay.
Well, he was born in 62, and so I just did the math, and so yeah, 62, 63, around there.
Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it. And then we got the late bloomer, Big Angry Phil.
Hey, welcome, Bap.
Bap. All right. Good to see everybody. Yeah, we're just gonna talk about whatever, but probably mostly reminisce about SCE. We'll talk about that.
100%.
I've lit the candle back here.
Yep, perfect.
Vigil. Yep. Can't really see it. It's kind of you can kind of see it. It's there though.
It's there.
Yeah.
It exists.
Yep.
I was just looking at my calendar back here. Somebody gave this to me for Christmas. It was Patrick. It's birds with like sexy legs, and I just realized it still says March.
Oh geez.
I haven't changed it since March.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Seraphim,
Good to see
welcome.
Good to see you, Seraphim.
Okay, how about before we get too far into the weeds, let's run that intro.
Yeah, let's do it. Here we go.
Wind it up. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go. So the unfortunate news that was, I think it was announced yesterday on Brandon Trueblood's channel about SCE.
Yes, and apparently he passed in March.
Yep,
from what I hear.
That's what I heard too.
And,
From what Billy Von Baum was saying on Brandon's stream, he was mowing his lawn. He sat down on his couch afterwards and just had a massive heart attack. And his daughter found him several days later, and there was no indication based on what information they were given how long that was.
oh boy, that must have been rough. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
We do have a guest that's going to come on and talk as well. We've got Polska Bob waiting in the background. Should we bring him on now, or do we want to wait a little bit?
Yeah, let's go.
Bob, is that you?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Perfect. Okay. I like that it's a black square.
I'm on my phone, so
That makes sense. So, Scott or Bob, do you know more than what we already just talked about SCE? Do you know any more information?
you pretty much hit it on the head. But the way they found it was pretty interesting. I guess Brandon knew his name.
So what happened? So actually, I wasn't mentioned in Brandon's stream, but I was actually kind of involved in finding his name. So Brandon texted me about a month or so ago, and he's like, "I need your help. I think SE might be dead, and I need to figure out his name." But he had SE's phone number, so he texted me SE's phone number, and I found a few services that do reverse information lookup, and I sent him some reverse information lookup, and I think that's how they found his name. And then from there,
They got the address.
yeah, from there they figured out his address, and then they found out that his house was sold. And from based on what Billy was saying, he emailed or contacted the real estate agent, and the real estate agent got back and was able to give him not all of the information, but most of the information about what happened to him.
Wow, that's crazy.
Hey, I forgot to tell you this before. You think you can grab a link and post a page that Billy set up?
No, I have that right. I have that actually pulled up. Here, hold on, stand by. Let me actually pull that up real quick, and we can take a look at this. So Billy Von Baum also set up a memorial page where you can go on and leave like messages and whatnot. So his real name was John Stuart Hearn. He was born in 1962. And so this is Billy's page. If you want, I can read through the memoriam, whatever that Billy wrote here, if you guys want me to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. So this is in loving memory of John Stuart Hearn, November 1962 to March 2025. It is with deep sadness and love that we remember the life of John Stuart Hearn, originally of Grand Prairie, Texas. A man of principle, kindness, and unwavering dedication, John touched countless lives through his actions, his words, and his boundless generosity. John was perhaps best known in recent years for his passionate involvement in the men's rights community, where he became a trusted voice and a steady presence. Many came to know him by his online moniker, Success Pool Endeavors, under which he faithfully moderated live chat discussions on YouTube. His calm demeanor, thoughtful insight, and willingness to engage with anyone in good faith earned him the respect and admiration of many across the world. John had a heart as big as Texas itself. He was the kind of man who would give you the shirt off his back without hesitation, often putting needs of others before his own. Whether you knew him online or in person, you knew you could count on John to listen, to care, and to be there when it mattered the most. He lived his life guided by compassion and conviction, and his absence leaves a profound void in the communities he served and the hearts of all who knew him. Though we mourn his passing, we are also grateful to have shared time and space with a man so genuine, generous, and deeply human. God called John home in March 2025, though he may no longer be with us in his body. His spirit continues to live on in every act of kindness, every honest conversation, every fight for fairness and understanding. He will be deeply missed and fondly remembered always.
That's an awesome thing that Billy did.
So for anyone interested, I'm going to post the link to this here. I'm gonna pin it over on the Seriously Cast channel as well. If Scott, if you want to pin it on yours, if you can.
Yeah. If you guys can leave a message on there, I know I did. A lot of us already did.
Yeah, there's a lot of messages here already. So we've got Super Turbo. Don't think I've ever encountered a man so respectful and so worthy of that respect. Going to miss interacting with him. The man had an incredible astute mind, and he never minded sharing his knowledge and expertise with any who asked.
Beverage box. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Let's see if we can find Bob's in here. Oh, we got Mouth Agape, Abe, Brandon Trueblood. John, thank you for
a lot of these.
John, thank you for teaching me how to drive in ice and all the great dinners we had together. You will be missed. We have Ape here. He's probably in chat watching right now. John, you have been a positive influence on many men, and you never asked for anything in return. I'm grateful for the times that we talked, and I appreciate everything that you did for the men in this space. Thank you, sir, and rest easy. Brother Ape.
I wish I could have met him in person.
Same here. So this is from Hammerhand. He has a picture with it, too.
Wow, he's a big dude. Hammer's a big dude.
Yeah. Is that Hammer there?
No.
No, it doesn't look like it, but I know Hammer's a big dude. That's Hammer,
definitely...
and he posted that picture.
Yeah. The best moderator in the manosphere. He has been my master wrench for over a decade and was a true follower of the MGTOW philosophy. There will never be another like him, and while I am saddened that he went home, I'm happy that he got there with his suffering. No, and his suffering is over. R.I.P., my friend. We got Frost and Polska here. So Polska, SCE, salute. Rest in peace, brother. A wonderful man who I got to speak with on several occasions. Long calls during my deliveries. I will miss his advice and his wonderful Texas accent. Love you and will miss you. We'll see you on the other side, brother. Frost says, SCE was a good man and a true man going his own way. I want to thank SCE for finding me and introducing me to the MGTOW community and the guys in the Discord. Me and him and Real Talk would stay up late on Discord and talk for hours. He was a good friend. You will be remembered and missed. I remember he's come on this show a few times. Like he's come on and chatted, at least through like voice. And there's been plenty of like, I think after hours times that he's been on here as well.
Yeah.
When you guys opened it up a couple of times, I believe he was on your stream actually.
Yeah, he's come on a few times. He in fact last week he was involved in the Rumble that we did on SWF.
He would come on my streams once in a while too, on the random ones, the random chill streams that I would have once in a while. He'd pop in, say hello.
He's good. He was good people. Like he was genuinely a smart guy and a kind soul. I'm going to say that much.
Oh yeah, like I said, I've had conversations with him where I've had like a 3-hour run, and I'm like, SE, I'm making a stop. Can you hold for like 3 minutes while I get rid of the delivery? He's like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then I just keep going on my stops, and we keep talking. I can still hear his Texas fucking accent now.
I'm going to apologize. I'm not going to read any more of these because I just genuinely don't want to cry.
That's all right, man. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Like I'm seriously just sitting here trying to fight back, actually crying on this goddamn live stream.
Yeah. It's all good, man. I mean, the people, you guys can go there yourselves, read them, and make your own comment, you know?
Yeah, please leave a comment, because we kind of want to let their family know that,
Doug.
You know, if they see it. Yeah, Doug was on there too. I seen Doug.
Rad posted on here as well. Yeah, just go ahead and the link it's pinned on the Seriously Cast channel. I'm sure Scott penned his as well, but the link for this is pinned on there. And so if anybody wants to, we're not going to change that pen. Go ahead and leave a message. I actually called I called Nate. I called my brother, and I'm like, hey, do you remember the guy SCE? He had the Obama and Joker face paint. He's like, yeah, I remember him. He would come onto like panels and like chat in like every time. And so Nate remembers him. And I called him yesterday and I'm like, holy shit, dude, SE died. He's like, what?
Yeah, pretty crazy. Huh?
Yeah, and I wanted to say that, like, he basically, I don't know, he's found me somehow. He saw one of my videos or something at some point, and he reached out to me. We started talking, and he introduced my channel to everybody. Essentially, he got me onto these Discord servers and everything.
Oh, he did so much for all of us.
He did
God.
that for a lot of people. He shared my channel, and it exploded after that. And like, I wouldn't know any of you guys. I'd know Ike, but like Bob, I would have never have met you. Rivers, Rusty, Rad,
So yeah,
Hammerhand. I never would have met any of these guys without SCE. I owe him everything.
he's connected a lot of people. Like
Yeah, he spun a huge web, and we're just now just seeing how big it actually was, right?
I was yesterday. I was in the car with Soldier Girl. Like I was hanging out with her. We were going someplace. I can't really talk about that, but we tried to call Bob. We were just fucking around. We were trying to call Bob. And Bob's like, I can't talk right now. I'm watching this Brandon Trueblood stream for SCE. I'm like, what do you mean SCE? He's like, oh, the SCE's dead. I'm like, what the fuck? Send me the link. God damn it, send me the link right now.
And the stream was only like an hour and 17 minutes long, but it took me so long to get through it. I ended up calling these guys. What time did I call you back at? Like 11 or something?
Several times, yes. Several times. You called us back several times yesterday.
Yeah, but that stream they did you watch it?
I watched about half of it.
So many people guessed and popped in and had so much to say about it, and that's kind of really what I was saying about like his web spun so far.
Yeah, he was well liked and well versed and just all around a good person.
You know what? When I first started interacting with him and stuff like that, and he was telling me about the master wrench and wrenches, I didn't fucking believe him at all.
Hey, Crystal Kitten.
So he's like, yeah, I wrench on over 100 channels, and I'm like, how is that even physically possible to do that? You have to sleep and eat. He's like, I'm not even the biggest one. He's like, Duality Reality is by far the biggest moderator he's ever known. And I'm like, there's no fucking way this is possible.
Rusty's comment here. Bob, you need to Polska, you need to call me before the 6th beer at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
At 1 a.m.? I'm usually well past the 6th beer at that point.
That's fucking hilarious. I love that.
So I kind of took it as a challenge to see if he was actually, true about it. And like a couple weeks down the road, he calls me and he's like, yeah, it's gonna happen. And he's like, it's gonna happen to you too. And I'm like, nah.
Hold on, Bob.
And sure enough, it took.
Did you outpace him for how many channels that you have a wrench on? Did you outpace him?
You know what? Ike, after 101, I stopped counting. I've still been getting more, but out of due respect for him, I stopped counting because he knew it could happen. I just wasn't convinced.
No, you're right. You're right. At this point, he is the master wrench. Like he's literally he gets to go out with that moniker. That's his moniker. There's nobody that can beat him.
Yeah, no, he's definitely the master wrench. But the master wrench has like a point you have to hit before you can come it, and that's you got to have over 100, wrenches.
Well, just hold on. I'm going to say this. Just having the wrenches doesn't make you the master wrench. You have to actually fulfill that obligation.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And John 100% did that every fucking day.
There's no way you can get to that high of a number without putting in the time. Without being in everybody's streams all the time chatting. They see you there, right?
Scott, would you be okay if I sent Outlaw the link and he can join us too?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Outlaw, I'm sending you the link if you want to join us.
Yeah, but like I said, there's no way you can reach that high of a number without being there and putting in time. All this takes work, right? We're dudes. That's what we do. We fucking put in work.
Yeah.
That's how we get anywhere, right?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to put in the time, man. And when it did happen, he called me up and he's like, I told you it was fucking happening. And I'm like, well, yeah, you were right the whole time, weren't you? And you know what he was kind of doing is, I think this is what he was doing. He was kind of setting me up to pick up pieces when he left.
You were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, because he would always like, because I remember he used to love Undead Chronics' streams, but him and Hammerhand always overlapped, and they were always going together. And he would send me a Discord. He's like, "Hey, I'll do Undead. Can you handle a Hammerhand stream?" I'm like, "Yeah." So he would always give me the when and where, So, and we did that for a good couple of years. It's just
oh my god, I need to pull this up. So I was just looking through like some Discord messages. This is the last thing the SE sent me, and it's hilarious. I won't be back.
Oh my god.
That's him for you.
I'm not laughing because he's dead, but it's a black father. He's got a blunt in his mouth.
Of course.
His sense of humor was.
I'm surprised he doesn't have a gold chain on.
100% yes, I agree. I was trying to find Brandon Trueblood. I'm going to send him a link, see if he wants to join us too. Because he probably knows more than we do. Because he's the one that did the memorial thing yesterday. Billy. I could send Billy a link. He's probably not going to join, but I'll send Billy a link too.
You can send Billy a link. I mean, we're sharing his link. It's only going to be 9:30 his time. So
it got dark in here.
Oh, Bacon's here. Welcome, sir.
Bacon's here. Wow.
Okay, so I sent Brandon a link.
I want to talk about like very early on when I started talking to him.
Okay.
I remember we were on like a Discord call for, I don't know, an hour and a half, just talking about who really runs the show in the world, and conspiracy theories that turn out to be true. And
spoiler warnings, basically, right?
Yeah, and just how deep we got into it, all the weeds and everything like that, and then
what's good, Scotty? That's how my Discord calls went with him too. You would talk for like an hour.
Oh yeah, we get into it.
And it went by just like that, and you were like, "Oh, okay, call's over." What the hell? I'm like, I just spent an hour talking to a guy that I've never met in real life.
Yeah. Yep. And
it felt like talking to you, a long lost friend.
Yeah.
I
mean, that just goes to show how genuine he was. He was
testament to his character.
Yeah, he's just a very straightforward, honest, open guy, and that's all I can aspire to be, is someone like that, someone really true to himself. You know, that's great characteristics, very defining characteristics.
If I die and people talk as highly about me as they do with SCE, like I'm gonna be dead, but I would find that very humbling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can't be an asshole.
I do a stream for you. That's for sure.
Bob's in charge of that. you get to talk to Nate, and you and Nate figure some shit out.
There you go.
I got his Discord, so we'll figure it out.
I'll give him your phone number.
He should be able to call me just through Discord, and all of us can call any
That's
of
fair.
us who are on Discord. You can just call on Discord. You don't need a number. Discord has your number.
Yes, you're right. Yes.
That reminds me of something. Bob, did you try to call me on Discord the other day?
Probably.
I might have tried to call you.
he called me like 3 times yesterday.
I was calling a bunch of people.
Okay.
It was a group call, like one of those group things. I think you're in one of them.
Because it was 10:15 my time, which means I was asleep. So.
Which means it was 12:15 my time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were asleep.
JR, thank you. Also, Chrome's not wrong. Like I said, if anybody's in town, everybody's more than welcome to come inside my caboose. I think we have somebody on here. Oh, I know who this is. Welcome, sir.
Howdy.
Hey, Brandon.
What's up, Bob?
How are you doing,
Hey,
sir?
Ike. Hey, Scotty.
Hey, buddy.
I was just getting ready for bed when you sent me the link.
Oh, nice, man. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it.
I figured if we're going to talk about SCE, you were one of the people that should be here.
Yeah. You guys said you had some questions. What questions you got?
Well, I didn't watch all of your stream, and so there was a lot of stuff that happened, and I don't. So you were watching when we talked about what happened. Was that an accurate portrayal of what happened?
Yeah. No, there was no bullshit last night.
Oh, I figured.
And one of the things that I thought was most telling about last night is even SCE's enemies came on and had positive things to say about him.
He had enemies?
Yeah. He did not get along with Billy the Goat.
Oh.
At all.
But Billy came on?
Billy came on and talked positively about
Wow.
SCE. That just shows you how great of a guy SCE was.
That's crazy.
Brandon, I wanted to ask you something about that I didn't even think of this morning when you did your stream. Is you guys actually met in real life and had dinner, man? How the hell was that?
Yeah. It was great. SCE's a wonderful guy. Some of my best streams, actually, one of my top 10 best streams ever was with SCE.
Awesome.
When we kept getting crank called by Miss Elite.
Oh, that must have been back in the day.
Oh, it was hilarious. Ape was there too, and we.
Of course.
Oh, was that what you guys were talking about? He was blowing the horn the whole time. Every time he talked.
Yeah, whenever she'd start talking, he'd be going, and yeah, and she was like, "Your mother," and the ape is,
and then he just blew an air horn.
Well, there was actually no air horn. He was just doing it all with his mouth. But yeah,
that's hilarious.
And I guess SCE was laughing so hard that he almost pissed himself.
Yeah, yeah. And you know how I had the Obama thing? Whenever I did the thumbnails, I would always picture him as a elderly, skinny black man. And there were several people who actually thought he was an elderly, skinny black man.
God.
This is, I think just sitting here laughing about the bullshit that we put him through, this is just making my day right now.
Yeah.
It's like I can hear his fucking awesome Texas accent yelling at me for fucking my shitty ass Facebook account that he called me on. And he was like, dude, I found you on Facebook in like 3 seconds. He's like, change your fucking picture. I'm like, okay, SC. Fuck.
Yeah, he and Pliskin were running a whole counter espionage thing for there for a
Pliskin's
while.
great.
Whoa. Whoa.
I haven't seen him in forever. Snake.
Yeah, Pliskin dropped out over a year ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wanted to bring this up really quick. So I'm gonna ask opinions here really quick. So with the SWF, SCE is a character within the organization there for the wrestling that we do. Should we retire his character or let him keep fighting?
You know what? Maybe consider retiring him, but like we want to do my idea, right?
Well, no. So here's the theory. What I'm thinking is we don't retire him. However, we let him do one big battle for an actual belt, and then he gets to keep that belt for the rest of forever, as long as we're doing the wrestling bullshit.
So it's like a big giant rumble with his belt on the line, and he wins it all the time.
Yeah, and so like I'm thinking, if he wins that belt, every time he walks down that ramp, he gets to hold that belt. He gets to have it with him for the rest of forever. And I think we'd be doing him a disservice by retiring his character if we're going to give him a belt and he can't just keep walking down the ramp with it.
You know what? We can't retire his character. Then he's got to live on.
I 100% believe from this point forward, if anybody within the SWF wrestling roster, if any of them pass away, we do the exact same thing for all of them, every single one of them. Retire Bob.
You know what? Fuck off, Bill. I still got my tag team belts, so you can fuck off. But you know what, Ike? That's a great idea. Any character, any people we lose, they wrestle on.
I'm actually 100% thinking we give him his own belt. He gets to have his own belt, but we rename the Rhino Rumble to the SCE Rumble.
There you go. That's cool.
The SCE Invitational Rumble. What do you think?
Invitational, but the belt should be the Master Wrench, right? And
no. He gets the master. He gets the Master Wrench belt, but oh shit. Stand by. I can't hear anybody right now. I gotta fix some shit. Yeah, you guys can still hear me. Everybody else, they're still talking to each other, and I'm
okay.
Yeah, you know what? Let me sketch something up real quick, and I'll share it.
All right, sorry about that, guys. My browser just had a hiccup.
And now you're Scott too.
I'll change that. Give me a second. My other camera is still in here. What the fuck is going on?
Well, do you guys have any more questions about SCE?
Not really.
Okay.
If you need to
No.
go to bed, good sir.
Brandon,
Yeah.
Brandon, if you want to tell some cool stories about him, we'd love to hear it.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
well,
because you met
it's-
him in real life, and
My best story about SCE was I was streaming Christmas Eve the first year I started driving, and there was a blizzard. And SCE gets on, and he gives me a master class on how to drive a semi truck in the ice and snow while he's talking to me on stream.
Wow.
And then he stays online Christmas Eve with me until I get to my delivery spot. You know, so he just made sure that I got where I was going, and I learned something while I was doing it.
oh, that's super cool.
That's awesome.
He took the time to help you
Yeah,
on Christmas Eve.
yeah. And it was
Awesome.
late. It was darn near midnight.
Wow.
So
Damn.
you know,
Wow.
every time I don't crash in the ice and snow, it's because of that guy on the screen right there.
You know, it really goes to show the kind of man he was. You know.
Yeah, like
good character.
he always took time out of his day to help you get your shit done or something like that.
I didn't have a lot of like
Can you guys see
I'm
that?
used. What is that?
Yeah, and the gay teddy bear.
I didn't have a lot of like the best way to describe it, intimate interactions with him. Most of the interactions I had were through like chat or like when he was on panel. And so I never actually had his phone number, or never actually just got to talk to him like one-on-one and just kind of like in the moment kind of chats. I wish I could have.
I was saying earlier, I wish they could have met him in person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could.
Great.
I got the privilege to talk to him on the phone and hear his fucking awesome accent, and to meet him in person, to meet the man, that I wish I could have done, but you know.
Well,
The last big meetup that he went to was I talked Zombro and Chaos into coming to Oklahoma City to come see SCE. And you could kind of tell last year that what happened in March was going to happen.
Really?
Yeah, he's been going downhill pretty steadily for the last 2 or 3 years.
So he was having problems. You know what? In his voice, you never heard it. You never heard that he was
would
getting
never
weaker.
complain.
Yeah.
And know that he was losing like some strength in his voice or anything like that. He always spoke as eloquent as he always did, and as vulgar as he always did, which is a wonderful memory I have about him.
Yeah, but I'm so happy that, you know, the people that were close geographically were able to get out there and see him one last time.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
good,
know
that's
that
good.
Chaos actually was there too.
well, because didn't SE live in Texas?
SCE lived in Oklahoma City. He spent most
Okay.
of his life in Texas.
Okay.
You know what? If I knew that he lived in Oklahoma City, one of my best friends moved to Oklahoma City right before 9/11. I drove
You never
him
get
down
out
there.
of Chicago. Don't bullshit.
Yeah, he's been out of Chicago.
No,
He's been out of Chicago since
no,
2001.
you,
Wow.
Bob, you don't
What?
ever leave Chicago.
No, only to help him move. No, I actually go to Michigan and Indiana, but fuck Wisconsin. I hate that place. I'm never going there.
Sorry, Scott. I took over for a second. Put it up, Phil's comments.
Me and Wisconsin got issues.
God
I'll
damn
tell
it,
you about
Bob.
that.
God
I'll tell you
damn
about
it.
that some other time.
Okay.
Another time, SC was chewing my ass out.
Wait. No, we don't want to talk about that right now.
Oh,
Oh, wait. It wasn't a sexual thing?
No, it wasn't a sexual thing. Not kidding. Not everywhere in the world is freaking Portland. Come on, man.
Get involved in some blizzard.
I'm about to remove Ike. That's what's going on.
There was
kick him out.
I was at an event last weekend. I was hanging out with my dad, and somebody came up and they said, "Are you two brothers?" And my dad looked at them and was like, should I actually be like, should I like this? And I'm like, I'm gonna be offended. I don't know why that came up. I'm sorry. I'm a little drunk right now.
No.
Ike, don't you got the blacksmith thing coming up?
No, I canceled that.
Oh. You have a shitload of work to do for that.
No, you're right. Yeah, that's this weekend. Though today was the first day. I canceled it.
Okay.
In fact, after this, I'm gonna go hang out with some friends, just have a good time.
I'm gonna play some video games and get drunk because I got to work tomorrow.
That sounds awesome.
I'm gonna go to sleep because I got to go to work.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, Brandon.
All right.
You have any hold on. Before you go, do you have any final thoughts, final words, anything you want to say?
Right. I'm just so overwhelmed with the outpouring of respect and love that you guys have given my buddy SCE and your buddies too, because he was almost friends with everybody.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on, Brandon. We really appreciate it.
Brandon, thanks for letting me come on your stream earlier today.
Anytime.
And talking with Hamster.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good night.
Sleep
Have
well,
a good
bud.
one. Cheers. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Well, it's good having Brandon on.
Yeah, I like I said, I didn't get a chance to ask him what it was like to meet him in real life because I know Chaos. And
I thought you did.
No, I've never met him in real life. I only spoke with him on Discord, just like Scotty and stuff like that.
Hold on,
And I got that call where like, hey, you're a fuck up, Bob. Fix some shit.
What the fuck are you talking about, General Sorrow? Welcome to the goddamn Bacon pre-show. And none of those on screen will be there, apparently. Fuck you.
No, I'm not going to be there. I might stream my PlayStation because I'm not leaving the house. Okay?
No, he's talking about going on. None of us are going to show up on goddamn Bacon stream. I'm probably going to show up. Fuck you, General Sorrow. Get out of my fucking chat. I'm timing you out.
Get the time out, Poe.
Ike's getting aggro.
It's all right, General Sorrow. You can come to my stream and I won't kick you out.
I don't know whose stream he's on. Is he on the Seriously Cast stream?
It's on Seriously,
Yeah, he is. I'm not going to time him out.
I haven't talked to Cowboy in forever.
Megan, welcome.
He was just saying something a minute ago. He was here.
Yeah, I know.
Who are we talking about? You talking about Cowboy?
MacLeod Cowboy.
Yeah,
he was in the chat for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have timed him out if I wasn't on panel.
Fuck you, Bob. No, you don't do that. Not on my channel. No, not on Scott and my channel or even Scott's channel. Do not time anybody goddamn out.
To be fair,
time out.
Well,
somebody for 5 seconds.
To be fair, MacLeod Cowboy waffles like a motherfucker. Okay,
he probably deserves it.
If SCE is Master Wrench, MacLeod Cowboy is Master Waffler.
Yeah. Even more than Jimmy. Even more than Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy's got nothing on fucking Waffle House Cowboy.
Waffle House Cowboy.
See, there he is. I'm here. I can only listen. It means he's thriving.
I love this so much.
I told you this was going to be a good idea, Ike.
We're here memorializing SCE, and then we're shitting on Waffle House Cowboy.
At SCE, you wouldn't have it any other way. If he was on panel, you'd be doing the same shit. Be careful. I'll be right back.
All right.
Holy shit. Oh, man. Whew.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Char over here is calling on Saunders.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't know Megan enough, so what does that make her, man?
I don't know what we're talking about. What the fuck did you say that made her say that?
That he's a master waffler, I guess.
Megan's a woman. Start with that.
Okay.
She likes hand egg and hockey apparently.
Hand egg.
I can't call it football because how often do they use their goddamn feet?
Yeah, not a lot. Yeah.
It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
No, it does not.
Like at all.
That's for sure.
Oh man,
boys.
I'm really
I'm
pissed
gonna
off. I'm really pissed off
All right,
myself right now. I broke one of my monitors, like my really good monitor, so I'm working with 3 monitors instead of 4 right now, and I'm really pissed off about it.
Oh, how can you live with only 3 monitors?
What happened?
Doing the stuff that I do. I have the monitor up here has the fucking camera on it. I've got OBS on this other monitor with the fucking everything else, and then I have the Restream Studio pulled up on this one. It's a lot easier with 4 fucking monitors. I'm gonna say that much.
Oh my god, Ike! Megan called you a fucky. I have never heard anybody called a fucky before.
Wait, a fucky? What the fuck does that mean? Hold on, Megan's gonna get like 2 beers and take a shoey later.
Shoey. What is this, bacon stream?
Do you know what a shoey is, Scott?
Yes.
Nope.
So a shoey is you pour a beer into a shoe and you just drink it out of the goddamn shoe. It's Australian.
Okay.
It's mainly like you do it with a flip flop. It's awful.
No, you don't do it with a flip flop. You do it with a full on goddamn shoe.
I know. I've heard shoey from LA, and they do it with flip flops.
Hold on,
They do it with flip flops.
A flip flop is not a goddamn shoe. A flip flop is a fucking flip flop, or if you're older than 80, it's a thong.
Oh yeah,
right. Technically, like it's footwear, so I'm not wrong.
No, it's hilarious. It's hilarious when your grandmother's like, "Hey, you want to bring your thongs along to the beach trip?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it means something completely different now. No, Granny, no.
That's what I'm going to start using to show how old I am. I'm going to say, back in the day, we called flip-flops thongs.
No, Grandma, I don't want you to put your thongs on.
Yeah.
My grandmother used to call like farting fluffing.
Yeah, fluff.
That's.
I made fun of her when I was a kid. I'm like, I'm fluffing my pillow, and I'd sit on the pillow and make farting noises.
Bacon says they're called chanclas in LA.
Who cares? Fuck LA.
Yeah.
Well, fuck LA, especially right now. Fuck them.
Especially right now. Fuck LA.
Yeah, so my grandma, she would call farting passing wind. Also, did you ever heard that one?
My grandmother would call going to the bathroom. I gotta go fishing. She'd call going to the bathroom fishing.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. A buddy of mine used to call it making bears. I gotta go make bears.
Oh my god! Back in the Wild West, they used to call it "I need to take a movement."
When when I was doing the enforcer when I was an enforcer for the Penny Arcade Expo, a bunch of people would say, we're going to the safety meeting. That means you go out to the park outside of the convention center and smoke pot. So they called it a fucking safety meeting.
That doesn't sound like safety at all.
A bottom burp. Wow. Okay.
Well, a lot of people call women front hole havers. So let's like, why the fuck are you degrading women like that?
Okay, there's a lot of new people in here, and all you guys hit that pinned comment and leave a link on Billy's site. On Billy Von Bombs.
Yeah, Billy. Here, let me pull it up again. We'll just
I want you guys to all leave a message there.
Right here. So this is what Bob's talking about. We've got John Stewart Hearn for SCE. SCE has a memorial page. It's got a little written tribute. We read it earlier on in the show, but a lot of people are leaving comments. And everybody here is welcome to just join in and leave their comments, stories, or even just like thank yous. For John.
So take fucking 5 minutes and leave a message on that site, because we created it for him, so his family can see how big his web actually reached and what he was actually doing.
Yeah. Hey, Allah.
Welcome,
sir. Hey, Allah.
You rang?
Yeah, I was trying to get as many people on here to help remember SCE as we could.
Absolutely, man. Anything I can do or say?
Do you have a story or a funny comment about an interaction you had with him?
Oh, I've been looking through it today. I've got plenty of memes, pictures, and stuff with Saunders, myself.
Oh my God, you got to share this shit, Allah.
Oh, absolutely. Let me. What's the best way I can do this? Because there's a few of them.
Okay, bye, Megan. Thanks for coming by.
Brother, SCE had an amazing sense of humor, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was so awesome.
He
loved to just laugh. If you made him laugh, he would call you on then.
Let's see, how can I do this?
We're coming up to the top of the hour, so what Outlaw's going to talk about will probably be the last thing that we talk about on the stream tonight.
Well, Outlaw, while you're kind of thinking about that, we wanted to put you into the production meeting because we're going to create a championship belt for SDE.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And we also decided we're not going to retire his character.
No, he's going to always have a rumble and win it every time.
Well, that's the other thing is I think we're going to rename the Rhino Rumble to the SCE Master Wrench Rumble.
And then anytime we lose somebody, it goes to that person and then it goes back.
We'll figure that out.
I will say this. I prefer to think of SCE as someone that we did not lose, but that we know where he went. Especially if you're a God-fearing man, if you believe in Christ Jesus.
Really quick. Hold on, really quick. Cowboy's asking what SCE passed from. It was a heart attack. He passed in March from a heart attack.
I actually watched the entire stream that you guys were on and giving tribute to, and I understand. Yeah, he just went home. We'll see him on the other side. That's why I left the message.
All right,
he was there.
Outlaw, do you have anything to bring up? Any like pictures that you said you were trying to look for?
Yeah, let me me bring this. Hold on, let me find his.
Because we're currently at the top of the hour, and I've got some things I got to do soonish, and so we're trying to wrap. I'm going to try to wrap up the show within the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Sure. Hold on.
Successful Slam, yeah, let's go. SCE Slam, yeah, Bacon, yeah, that's the fucking name. We're taking that.
What did he say?
Bacon said SCE Slam.
All right, so SCE always had a wonderful sense of humor, and he loved comedy. This is a personal question of mine that he sent to me personally over the years. I mean, you know,
what the fuck is that?
you can tell that SCE really loved the guys, man.
Are you calling him gay?
No. Why do you have to make it weird, man?
No, you literally said SCE loves the guys. Like
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. He liked to make pictures like this with them and stuff.
Oh my God, he kind of like sent these memes. He sent that one to you, like
the
with
one
the black governor.
Pervert. I pervert.
My personal favorite's this one.
Oh, this is great. Is that Saunders?
Dude, you know what? I think I ought to make this character right here on S.
That would be hilarious. Oh, just really quick. Soldier Girl asked why you took her pants away and gave her like booty shorts.
Oh God! Oh my God!
No, she asked me. She actually literally yelled at me, like, "Why did you give me like booty shorts?" I'm like, "I didn't do that. Outlaw did."
I mean, I can always change it back.
We should change it back because she's not happy about it.
So,
is that Saunders?
Outlaw, this is him sending you memes of
Jesus Christ.
of Saunders from SCE.
Yeah, these were SCE's original pieces.
I love Bacon's comment here. You have to make it weird, Ike. Outlaw, honestly, what were you expecting?
I
mean, I figured she wouldn't care, but okay, I guess she
did. His sense of humor was amazing.
That's 100% Scott right there.
That is awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start wrapping this up. But we're gonna start with Outlaw. Do you have any final thoughts, concerns, anything you want to talk about SCE? Any last?
Well, to finish the thought a while ago, I mean, like I said, he professed to be a man of God. I've heard him say that, and you know where he's at. He's not lost. We didn't lose SCE. Heaven just gained SCE. So we know where he's at. And I always tell people, I'd say, we'll see you later, see you on the other side. I don't say that anymore. I say, see you soon.
Sure.
When my grandfather died, the last thing like I did, it was, he was on the gurney, and I got to like touch his shoulder, and I said, "I'll see you later," and I meant it.
Right.
Bob, do you have any final thoughts, concerns, words of wisdom, anything about SCE?
Can you give me a minute and get Scotty first, and then me, and then you? We can end it.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Scott, do you have any final thoughts, words, anything about SCE?
Yeah. It's just, he's not suffering anymore. He's not in pain. He is perfect now.
Right.
I owe him everything, meeting all you guys. Wouldn't be here talking to you, the awesome people that I've met because of him. And I know that's the story of a lot of people.
Yes.
Without him and his efforts, his sense of community, this wouldn't be how it is. And yeah, he will be sorely missed. And yeah, just thank you, SCE. Thank you to everybody. And I think it's also kind of a reminder that you guys got to take care of yourselves. You got to take care of your health. It's kind of a grim reminder that we can be taken like that, And I don't know if taken's the right word, but you know what I mean.
We can
Yeah.
no longer live in this plane of existence in just a moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's a breath away, guys.
Life,
It's all it is.
Life is short. Life is short, and every moment that you're alive is a gift. And
Yeah.
at some point, there's going to be a time where one or all of us just aren't here anymore. Like a fucking, you're right, a fucking breath away.
That's what I was thinking of. I mean, who knows where we're gonna be a year from now, 2 years, 5, 10.
Exactly.
We're none of us are getting younger, guys.
Nope.
So we got to live it up and just cherish each moment with each other. This is, yeah.
I'm gonna give my piece, and then we'll let Bob go because he's trying to collect his thoughts. It's been a pleasure, every single one of you watching this or who have watched this. I'm gonna say it. I love you guys. No homo, I guess, but every single one of you, if you need help, if you need any kind of like anybody to talk to, most of you know how to get a hold of either me or Scott. And I'm sure I'm not trying to speak for Scott, but I'm 100% certain that either or both of us are more than willing to spend some time and chat with you and talk you through anything you're going through.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Have Outlaw check Discord.
Yeah, I've got that pulled up. Hold on, let me.
Oh, you're gonna pull up something. You're gonna pull up something. Okay, go ahead and share it.
Okay.
Bob, do you have any? Do you have your final thoughts?
Oh my God.
God.
Hold on. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
This isn't the droid you're looking for.
He sent that.
That's SCE. Look at the name. Hold on. Fuck you, SCE. That's fucking amazing. Holy shit, that's funny.
Bacon, I don't know if he had a favorite drink, but what can I say about him? The man had a master plan, and nobody realized he was building it. I realized it last night. He was giving me wrenches, building me up to be 100, and I got to accomplish something I never thought I could do, and I used it.
I'm going to tell you, Polska.
And I used it to actually get more wrenches. I'm not even keeping track anymore. I'm having influence in Eastern music. Guys, one thing I do want to tell you is in Bandmain, their official channel, when we started our initial Discord project, they had 521 subs. We have them to 780.
Nice.
780,000 subs. Our goal is to get them to a million. There was no way I would have attempted something like this without SCE.
Exactly.
I would have never even thought it was possible.
I'm going to tell you, Polska, probably the most sweetest thing I ever heard yesterday coming out of all of it. Everybody here knows D-Man.
Yeah.
D-Man, he's been around.
Yeah.
Probably longer than any of us. Day oneer, faithful to every channel he goes to. And I heard somebody yesterday say, like what Polskabal was talking about, they passed one of the master wrench statuses on to him. And dude, I just broke down and bawled, man.
Well, if anybody deserves it, it's the man.
Oh yeah.
No, and he just didn't do it to me. He did it to, like, his web reached out and hit all of us, and he built us all up. But we had to put the work in, and here we are now.
I love where this conversation is going, but I got to kick out of here. I got some things I got to do tonight. If anybody else wants to do their own like memorial stream, more power to you. Everybody, make sure to go to that link and leave a piece of advice or a note or even like a story about SCE. And gone, but definitely not forgotten.
And I think I think the charge that SCE left to all of us content creators, especially the guys that don't make content, was keep the fight going.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
You know, keep this going and try to make it, you know, better for the next generation that we're trying to reach.
Hey Bob, do give your final thoughts. Scott's gonna say some words and then we're gonna get out of here.
The only thing I gotta say is, I love you, brother. I miss you, and I will see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Amen to that. Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of each other. We love you all.
Oh, we got to do the final things. Thanks everybody for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If we say anything that's factually incorrect, please let us know. We like to be as correct as possible. I always reiterate this every time. Opinions do not count as facts. Scott, you got yours? There you go.
As always, twirl your Tweety.
If you're over on Scott's channel, come over to the main channel here at SeriouslyCast. So SeriouslyCast.com will take you there. YouTube.com/@SeriouslyCast will take you there as well. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Have a good evening and have a wonderful Father's Day weekend.
Yes.
Backstage, please.
We're out of here. Let's go.